so who's ready for a makeup video? I know I show lots of makeup when I do my unboxing videos, but I rarely do actual makeup videos. I will link a couple below, like get ready with me videos that I've done in the past. But today I decided I was gonna go through and show you my must-have makeup products. Products that I've used for sometimes years and I just keep repurchasing them because they just work for me. And other things are maybe what you'd call newer, but they're products that I've really tested and I know I love. So I just wanted to share those with you just in case you need some tips. So let's get right on into this. I'm going to start out with face stuff. Like, not the eyes, like I'm talking about foundation stuff. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, this is a Real Techniques sponge. I don't remember the actual name, but it's the one that's orange and looks like this. So I have used beauty blenders before and they are great, but they're $20 a piece. So I feel like this Real Techniques sponge is very comparable to a beauty blender. You can use it wet or dry, but this is to put your foundation, well, you can, sometimes I put my foundation directly on the sponge and then pat it in, or sometimes I'll just put the foundation on my face and then blend it out. But ever since I've used a beauty sponge like this to apply foundation and concealer, I have never wanted to go back to the old way, which used to I would use my fingers to blend in foundation, or I've used brushes, but I just love using a sponge. It just seems to work really well, gets everything blended out nicely. I typically use mine dry. This one's a little damp right now because I washed it, but I usually just use it dry. But it's really soft and it's just good for getting like right underneath your eyes, and I love these. So I've been using beauty sponges for at least a couple or a few years now, and I definitely recommend them. I don't remember if I said it. Beauty blenders are like 20 bucks a piece. These Real Techniques sponges you can get at Walmart and they're around $4 to $6 a piece, something like that. So definitely a much cheaper version, but it works just as well in my opinion. Next is my absolute favorite makeup item that I've ever used, and that is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've been using this concealer, not the specific one, but I've been using this concealer for like since the beginning of my YouTube career, which has been about over 5 years now. I've been using this concealer. I don't even know how many of these I've went through, but actually, the shade I always get is 15 Fair, and the other day I needed some more because this, if you can tell, this one's basically empty. I had to buy some more and I got the wrong shade. I got light, which you would think light and fair would be about the same, but the light one's actually darker than fair. And I can still make it work, but it's not as perfect as this shade is for me. But this concealer is so great. I put it underneath my eyes every time I do my makeup. If I'm having a day where I'm doing minimal makeup or I just want to like look like I'm not dead or tired, this is my thing that I use. I put this under my eyes, even out my skin a little bit, put on some mascara, and that's like my simple go-to makeup look. But this stuff is so great for covering blemishes. I've got this pimple down here that has been there for like a long time now. When did I mention that to you guys, that I had this pimple? He's finally went down, but he's still got a little bit of redness to him. It looks kind of worn down now because I've been wearing my makeup for several hours now, and I've already been up on the mountain and doing my chores for the day. So I've had my big coat on with my like velcroed across my mouth and stuff, so a lot of it has rubbed off. But just trust me, this stuff covers so well, and I just continue to buy it. It's usually around $5 to $7, something in that range, and I usually just get it at Walmart. So Maybelline Fit Me. Definitely try this if you have not, because I am obsessed with it. Next, this foundation, this is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I get it in shade 105, which is the lightest shade that they have, which is Classic Ivory. I've been using this foundation for at least a couple years now. I've bought it several times. Typically in the summertime, I'll bump it up a shade and go to, I think 110 is the next shade. But this color, it really matches well for my skin, I think. I've got it on today. What do you guys think? It blends out so well, and I just really like the way it covers really well too. Even skin tone and reduces shine all day. I definitely agree with that. It does reduce shine. It says it's an oil-free foundation. This is a fairly cheap foundation too. It's around that $6 to $7 range, something like that. And I love this stuff. It's just blends out so well, and I feel like it lasts throughout the day. So every time I put on my foundation, I always set it with a loose powder. And the powder I've been using for at least a year now, I would say, is this. And I've been using the same tub of it all this time, and there's still a lot left in there. This is the Coty AirSpun Loose Face Powder, and I got this. This is the translucent extra coverage. So it comes with this little puff, which, you know, I think is a nice touch. It makes me think of my grandma, because she used to have like baby powder with big puffs like this that she would use. And this actually has a very interesting smell to it that makes me think about my grandma, which might sound weird, but it's got like, it's almost like a baby powder kind of scent, but I don't know, I just really like the smell of it. So it is scented. If that bothers you, you might want to know that, but it is just a translucent powder, so it's just really good for setting. Some people probably would just use this under their eyes to set like underneath your eye so it doesn't crease, but I put it all over my face. I just get a brush and dip in there and fluff it all over, and it definitely makes your face matte, and I feel like it's just really great. I've only bought this one time, but I can't really remember how much it is. I want to say it's maybe around 10 bucks. I don't think it's much more than that. But this is just at the drugstore. And they actually have colored versions too, if you want something with color. Alright, next I have this Maybelline brow powder. This is the Ultra Brow. I have the color dark brown. Luckily, I don't really have to fill in my brows too much. This is how they look with this product on them. I've had this for like years. It's probably to the point I should throw it away and get a new one. But I've just been using this forever. Of course, I've bounced around to different products, but I always come back to this one. And I've barely even I haven't even hit pan or anything on it. And it comes with this little brush that I do use. You just kind of get a little powder on there and just fill in your brows. And I think they still have this in the store. I think for a while they discontinued it. I believe I actually ordered this online through Walmart. But it's fairly cheap. I don't remember how much it is, but this is a really good brow powder. If you don't have like a lot to fill in, if you're more of a person that's got sparse kind of brows, you might be better with like a pencil version of a brow product, but I really like the powder. It just seems to, you know, fill in like those little bit of sparse areas, and I really like this product. Next is an eyelash curler. I always use an eyelash curler every time I use mascara. If I don't, my eyelashes just kind of they just kind of go out straight. They bother me. So I curled them this morning, obviously, and put mascara on, and you can still see that they have some like curl to them. I always curl my lashes. It just helps so much. If I don't do it, well, there's never a time that I don't. I just always make that part of my routine to curl my lashes. Next, I have 3 mascaras. Now, this is where I'm at the point where I'm telling you these aren't products that I've used for years and like I love, love, love. I do love them, but they're samples that I've got. So I've had these for less than a year, but these 3 mascara samples that I've got are amazing. I've never bought any of these in a full size, but I would definitely be tempted to. These are all high-end mascaras, so I believe all of these would be at least $20 a piece, full size. I have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. That's what I'm wearing today. Yes, I'm wearing this one today. I've had this on for several hours and it really like separates and lengthens, and I just really, really like this. It's a good mascara. Next, another one that I love, love, love is the Benefit Roller Lash. Let me go back to this Tarte and show you the brush. Honestly, all these are kind of dried out. I probably need to throw them away, but it makes me sad. I don't want to throw them away. This one has, they're not plastic bristles, but they're really fine bristles, if you can see that. So I really just like that one. Now, this Benefit Roller Lash, the applicator is plastic, and you can see it has that little bit of a curve to it. I really need to throw this one away. It's probably the most dry out of all these, but this one really separates your lashes and is good for lengthening. It's called Roller Lash because it says that there's something about this brush that makes them kind of curl on their own. I don't know if it necessarily does that, but it says it is a lifting mascara. I just really like the way this lengthens my lashes. So there's that one. And last we have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Sleep mascara. So the brush on this one is a little different. It's not plastic, it is just an actual bristle, but it's got that little bit of a curve to it. Same thing. This one is just so good at separating and lengthening out your lashes. None of these are what I would say clumpy at all. So that's something I don't like, is clumpy mascaras. All 3 of these are awesome, awesome. Alright, I've got 2 things left. I have 2 Coastal Scents palettes. So these are $20 a piece, and I'm pretty certain I got both of these for free by using Birchbox points years ago. I started out with this is the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette. So it has more of like pinky tones, and I haven't hit pan on any of them. I used this palette like crazy when I first got it, and I probably used this solid for like a year. I mean, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but I dipped into a lot of these shades and used them very regularly. Then I eventually got just the original Revealed palette. This is one that I used like all the time, I'm telling you. These are like really good neutral shades. I have hit pan on this first shade. It's just a good like matte, like light base color. And then some of these browns I use a lot. I love these palettes. They are 20 bucks a piece. These are, you can't find them in the drugstore. I'm not sure where all they sell them, but sometimes Coastal Scents has really good sales on their website. But I just really, really like my Coastal Scents palettes, especially this one. I've been using this, like, this is my go-to palette that I go for. I've got it on today. All I've got is like one of these. Let's see, which one did I use today? I believe I have on this shade is just all over my lid, and then I used this to highlight on top of my brow bone. But I just they blend out really well, and they last pretty long. I don't notice that they crease a lot, so really good palettes. Hey guys, I'm in the middle of editing this video. That's why my hair's back in a ponytail. I totally forgot to show you guys my Hoola Benefit. This is my very, very favorite bronzer, but it's a matte bronzer. I really don't like shimmery bronzers. I've had this bronzer for years. I have hit pan on it, but I still use it every time I do my makeup. It might be kind of worn out now, but I always, it comes with this brush, but I always use like a fluffy brush, and I just put some right here, and then I'll put some like up on my forehead. But this bronzer is really good for all different skin tones. I'm super pale, so it works for me. I've seen other people online use it and it works for them. This is about $30, but I think I got this for almost free using Birchbox points several years ago. Once again, a product I should probably replace because it's old and bacteria ridden, but I'm just gonna keep using it. But this is an awesome bronzer. I love it. I really like Benefit products. As far as blushes, I don't really have any specific favorites on blushes. I get lots of samples, and I just kind of try all of them. I don't have any favorites. And I didn't cover eyeliners. Same thing with blushes. I have a ton of eyeliners. I don't have any specific favorites. I kind of bounce all around, use different ones. So nothing specific in those categories. Alright, now to the conclusion of this video. So that is everything, guys. Let me know what some of your favorite products are, your must-have go-to makeup products. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm always kind of looking for new things. Even though I know what I like and I know what works for me, I'm always kind of trying to see like what else is out there. So let me know, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I post a brand new video every single Friday. And I should have lots of unboxing videos coming up soon. Walmart Beauty Box, Ipsy, Adore Box, and I have a brand new subscription that I should be getting it toward the end of the month, which is Peaches and Petals. So I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!